In the past, schools have not always been welcoming to parents who want to get involved in their child's education. While teachers appreciated parents coming into the classroom to help with making copies or helping with school events like fundraisers or field trips, they did not take into consideration that parents would like to be involved with the curriculum. This idea soon changed when educators began seeing the immense impact that school and home collaboration had on children's academic performance. Parent involvement benefits children in many ways, including improved grades and test scores, better attendance and retention rates, improved attitudes, social skills, and homework completion, reduced dropout rates, and decreased need for special services or placement. Involvement also has benefits on the parents, including increased self-confidence and empowerment, improved parenting skills, and decreased uncertainty about how to support children's efforts. Parent involvement has benefits to not only children and their parents, but to the schools too. Educators have better staff morale, improved communication, improved problem-solving techniques, and reduced tension between parents and schools. With the communication between parents and teachers, parents are able to be informed about the children's progress and new developments, even if they can't be in the classroom to volunteer. There are many different variables that influence the amount of parent involvement, and these variables are based on the child's abilities, the family's availability, the organization of the school, and laws and regulations. Parent involvement can depend on the child's age, if there are behavior issues, and if a child has a disability. If a child is challenged due to a disability or a behavioral issue, parents are more likely to be involved with their education because of the special attention and guidance that they need. Factors that influence parents' willingness to help their child include their language proficiency, their socioeconomic status, and their own education. Parents in low socioeconomic status may not have the time to help children because they are working to help provide for their family. If the parents dropped out of school or are not familiar with the language that their child is learning at school, they may not be able to adequately help their child with their work. A strong influence on educators and their attitude to work with children and parents can be heavily influenced by their attitude toward diversity. Teachers who have negative attitudes towards collaboration or adhere to stereotypes based on certain individual characteristics, such as race, language, socioeconomic status, or behavior, are unlikely to form effective partnerships with children's parents. Laws and regulations are important guidelines that determine how and why a place of education should be supporting the children. These laws also determine the standards that schools and parents are expected to meet. Some challenges that limit or restrain parents from becoming involved in their child's education include poverty, language barriers, and their uncertainty of how to help. Professionals should take the initiative to reach out, invite, and empower all families, especially with those of diverse backgrounds, to become active partners in their children's education and treatment. When it comes to communicating in a culturally sensitive manner, it is important to be self-reflective. Avoid microaggressions, and learn cross-cultural behavioral differences. Some other ways to communicate are to invite families into classrooms or make home visits, maintain communication, and ensure it is clear, respectful, two-way, and open-ended. There are 4 things that are important when it comes to establishing successful collaborations. The first one is approach. It's the consideration of the family's characteristics, strengths, larger environmental systems, and the need of all the parties in the family. The next is attitudes, held by teachers and family members, which affect children's success and beliefs about schools. The next is atmosphere. Teachers and family members should make each other feel welcome, trusted, and valued. The last one is actions. Schools should invite families to participate in decision-making, goal setting, and other activities for the child. Teachers and schools should engage families in two-way communication that is truly reciprocal. Schools should also provide learning activities for the home and in the community.